drone insurance. There's a few different things to know about drone insurance if you're going to get into this game. Different types. We'll talk about both of them. We have sort of standard coverage that protects you all the time and protects your investment in your drone. Let's say you have a Inspire 2 and a nice camera, and you've got $7,000 worth of stuff in the air. You've invested a lot into it. You don't want to lose that. You want to make sure if you crash it for whatever reason, even if no one gets hurt, you want to be covered like a car policy. You can get stuff like that through droneinsurance.com, or there's a few other ones, but they do a good job of breaking down your pricing, and it all depends on the value of your drone and how often you use it and all sorts of things like that. But how you want to pay physical damage protection, and then so that's layer one. And you can do one drone or 5 drones or 10 drones, whatever, depending on what your unique situation is. So that's coverage for your business when you are not in the air. Someone steals your drone, you crash and break it, things like that. Actually, more just protecting your property, like not flying, but just while your drone's not in the air. So, include that $3.11 a month if you're running a real business. That's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Layer 2 is your flight liability insurance. So that is if your drone crashes and hurts someone. On demand, it goes through an app on your phone, and where you go to the flight site and you log in. The GPS knows where you are, knows the airspace that you're in. It knows if there's schools around. It knows if you're in the middle of a city. The GPS can tell it a lot of information. So with that information, they'll give you an on-demand quote right there and say, okay, well, we can give you a policy for a certain amount, for a 1-day policy at $30 a day or 30 days. Again, it's very tailored to your actual situation. So with droneinsurance.com, it is, a great idea if you're running a business that relies on these drones. They'll get you covered up every which way to Sunday, and, probably a good idea. Helps you fly better, helps you fly more comfortably. You're not going to be so worried if you have to crash your drone, into a tree because of, whatever reason, emergency procedure. You have insurance and you're covered, and you're like, all right, I can deal with this. It's not going to ruin my business. It helps you make better decisions. So that's droneinsurance.com. There's also Verifly. It used to be called Verify. Now it's still called Verifly, but the company was Verify. Now it's Thimble. So if you go to thimble.com, Verify Drone Insurance, you can download an app. I've used this before a few times. And same idea. It knows where you are. It's got your GPS location. Draws a circle around you. It tells you, okay, if you stay in this in this blue circle, and it knows what's in that blue circle, and it says, okay, I will give you like a 1 hour block. Let's say you can do one 4 or 8 hour sessions. So you say, I'm just going to go take some real estate pictures. The situations, there's lots of cars around, I'm just not feeling all that comfortable with this. I'm going to pay, go online, choose an hour-long policy, gives you, policies of, $1 million, $10 million. You set that with a slider, and the price goes up or down. So it's typically like $10 though. So you go somewhere, you're not all that comfortable. You can pull up your Verifly, get yourself, $10 million of coverage for $10, and chances are nothing's going to happen, but, it gives you that price instantly. Your credit card is loaded in there. You hit, okay, buy, and, you've got an hour window. It says, as long as you stay in this circle, in this time that you told us you were going to fly in, we know the rest. You pay $10 comes off your credit card, and you're good to go. You can, set it for the flights in the future if you want to, although not sure what the benefit of that would be. You don't have to deal with putting it in the app, but if it's raining that day. it's not going to work. But anyway, so this, this is a good app to have on your phone to just be able to get insurance instantly. It's very easy to use. It makes sense, and it gets yourself covered for any possible mishaps that your drone may cause, car accidents or smashing someone's, flying through someone's window at home, or, God forbid, hurting somebody, hitting somebody, and medical bills and things like that. So, a good idea. Helps with the peace of mind, helps protect you, which is what we want if you're going to be a professional.